Okay, so how to make drum and bass in 2025. Got some kicks here, and we're placing them on beat 1 and beat 1.33. Okay, that's how you do the standard drum and bass kick pattern. Now, make sure warp's on beats mode, and we're going to select this one arrow, which gives us full control of the length of the kick. Got that fuzz at the end, get rid of it. Still a bit there, but that'll do for now. And I'm just going to EQ that now, try bring a little bit more of the sub frequencies back in, because we do lose a few of them when we shorten it. Give it a bit of a dip. Cool. And then I'm going to get a mono. Always make sure your kick's in mono. Okay. That's fine. We're going to get the snare now. 3 sample packs, links below. And I'm going to pitch this up. Take down a bit. Okay, and just copy this across for now, like this. And then if we highlight them all, same thing, press warp, this beats, and then one arrow. Cool, that'll do for now. And then this button here, it's a little bit different in here, button 10. But you've got to find it somehow, I can't remember how to find it, but this just slackens it off and relaxes the track a bit. Really important, I think, for making the computer sound more humanized. And then I'm just looking for a normal hat. Just want a normal simple hat. Try this one. It's good. And then grab a little shaker for this 1, 2, 3 hat, I like to call it. Try that one there, and it goes in the middle of the snare, so it goes like that. Make it more subtle. Try it like that. Good, and then here we want to go bada bum, ja bada bum. So I'm just going to try go short on these notes. Always staccato these notes. Bada bum, ja bada bum, ja bada bum, ja. Is it like that? Got another one here. Sounding alright. Just a little bit of summer interesting energy pockets. I'm just trying to create a bit of interest. It's good. Maybe we could copy this again, but not the same. Get rid of these. Right, okay, let's just group all that for now. Label it Command and R drums. And then I like to grab the kick snare, label that Commandant RKS. Then all the other things, I'm just going to group them as well, because I like to get organised, and I'm just going to call it hats. Now let's have a listen. And then we're going to sidechain the kick snare. I'm going to use a gate. So put that on, sidechain, KS, press flip. Bring the threshold down if you need. And bring the floor down to C, Wagwan. Basically with your parameters, I've been meaning to tell you this. Don't be moving your parameters like a millimetre the here and there and guessing, because it really annoys me. All you've got to do is go full and destroy it or whatever, and then to nothing. And basically you want to know the boundaries, don't you? Push it to the boundary. And if it sounds awful, that's fine, because then you roll it back. Yeah? Complete control. So if I move the attack, it brings the first note in more. So you want to just find the balance. Sounds good. Bring the floor back in. Okay, that's fine. Now for this kick snare, I'm going to do transient shaper. Make it slam a bit harder. And then the hats, let's bang a wider on the hats. Then we'll stick this on the snare. Super wide. This is on the snare now. I think it's already got that on it. Getting a bit of phase, but it sounds good. Is it? We'll get rid of that. I think it's already got a bit wider on it. But basically my kick's mono, my snare's a bit wider, my hats are even wider, okay? And then normally we would have some shakers. So if you just type shake, I like to use this bar here and just type what I want. Maybe try a bit of this. And again, transients here. Send it to the reverb, turn the decay down, and get rid of these bottom frequencies. And then I'm going to saturate. That's it. Get the EQ on before. Dampen it. And it's just like you're seasoning it, like you're cooking the food. And then we'll bring it back down. It's all about the levels. Nothing. Everything. Nothing. Everything. Roll it back. Nothing. Roll it in. And you might find it's just subtle. Just a bit of space there. Really subtle. Now, load of subtle things. It adds up to a lot of greatness, so maybe that's too much decay still. Right, okay, now we're here on the drum group. Let's use the saturator, so output down, drive up, re-enter it. Obviously that's too much. Roll it back. And you just give it the right amount of bite, because it sounds of like a bit pussified now. Pussified. Bite. Overkill. But it's up to you. CRB, it's up to you, mate. Okay, this reverb though, I think I need to get rid of the bottom frequencies. Okay. Right. Now you could jump in and mix the levels down. Click this one. And you want it about 9 or 10. We'll stick to 9. And then I'll put 10 for the snare. Now hats are quieter than kicks and snares, because think of hats like your feminine element, and your kick snare can be your hard hitting masculine element, and it's surrounded by risers, hats, cymbals, open hats, and all that sort of stuff is more like a feminine aspect. So that's going to prop up the more masculine aspect, okay? So the kick snare, it wants to... so the hats want to be dwarfed by the kick snare in a way. And then I'm just going to grab the clipper for these hats, because harden them up. And the clipper's a really nice way to harden hats up, because you don't want to compress the hats. And then I'll just bang that clipper on there as well. And try the M-Bit Melder free plugins. Just rounding off the top. 15. And why not stick the Pro MB on there. Give that a listen, and we can round it off. I was just trying to tighten it up a bit, but you don't want it sounding too hard. And then just building a 16 bar loop first of all. But I'm gonna do some Serum. I'm gonna go through a few bases on Serum that might be useful for you. So we'll start with, let's try an 808. So global master tune, click this arrow, and I'll just write a little melody in. Get a little melody in. We're going to go boom, boom, boom. Okay, but that's going to be too low, so I'm going to grab them all, raise them up, so D's my bottom note. Try this now. That's good. Now jump into the back in here, bit of attack. Random down. Choose phase point. Mono legato always. Sounding pretty good. Let's try a square wave. And try this on the filter. Alt shift click. Bit of detune. Distortion. Try a filter on there. And then the saturate. Output down, drive up. Re-enter it. Try the filter afterwards. Maybe we could have that. Just draw that in like that. And then we can alt and curve it. Like that. And Command D to duplicate it. Yeah, that might be better. And it's sort of like you're drawing the triangle of the LFO in now. You don't have to do this. Okay, let's grab a limiter. We want to limit that because the lower bits are going to be too quiet. And then relax it. Cool. Let's go for a fog base now. So you're just going to get the basic shapes random down, basic shapes random down. Put this to try three octaves, and then try quite slow. Raise that one in, put that full. Distortion. Try asim bro. Try grab this note here. And I'm just going to try filter it now, make sure all these are on. Alt shift click. wobbly. I want to compress it. That's the limiter if you pull it full. And then let's pull a bit of muddiness out. Cool, let's have a little listen. Want a clipper on that one as well. So remember, your clipper goes before your limiter. Copy this one across because it sounded better. Cool, let me freeze that one and flatten and cut it away there. So it's a bit better. Cool, and if I group these bases, label it base, and then we're always trying to coat it with saturation these days. So we'll test it out, put output down, drive up. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, and I think I want a big old reverb on the like just going on that last note. Okay, and then I'm going to use phase plant for this next bass because I want a nice respace. And let me show you two sorts of respaces then. I'll show you one in Serum and I'll show you one in phase plant. Try it there maybe. Pitch bend on the high note. Make it a bit longer there. Just jump back there, pull this not long. Yeah? Give it a stir, it should be, yeah. I'm just doing a video though. Right, so, and then for this one in Serum, we're going to go sine waves, random down. I know we don't normally do that for respaces, but this is just going to show you the resample effect. So get these on, and this is at 50%. Get that right there just by getting it sort of the right speed. And then click click bend minus. Put this LFO on it. Turn BPM off, and then we're going to put this note onto the rate. And Alt Shift click. And then you're looking for like bap bap bap, like triplets. Got the 808. And the grease. And we're going to do another reese. Bass plant. And I'm going to put it here. See what happens. So I'm just going to create a bend. It's always nice to create a little subtle bend. Helps everything along. And then if I jump in, I'm going to get a sine wave and then another one here, but it's going to be saw wave. Unison 2. D2. Already sounding quite good. Get some chorus. Flanger. Chorus. Sorry, I've already done chorus. And to start. Can always FM this as well if you get rid of that. Could put that through here. And I'm just going to bring the octave down. This on. And what else do we want? We definitely want some filter. And distortion. Let's get a limiter on there. And what have we been going for? Let's try another filter. And we can just stick the curve on it. Great thing about phase plant, you can just get more filters if it's sound too muddy or whatever. You can gap out of it. Might want to EQ it a little bit. Just a subtle bit there. Let's go for another serum because we can fill in these gaps now. Why don't we try some of these FM basses? So I'm just going to get 2 sine waves, octave up, and I'm putting it to octave 11. And we're going to FM it. So level down. And I'm going to put this LFO as well. And we'll see what happens. Try it here. Sounding quite good. And I'm just going to stick this on, get some resonance. And if you want, you can stick that there as well. Hey, let's get the filter on it. Try phase. Bit of reverb. that'll do. Save that for you guys if you want it. FM Wobble, these are for February's. Let's have a listen then. Actually, let me show you. Better idea would be pull it in to audio. Okay, we'll leave it like that for now. Stick the saturator on it. See what happens. Now the saturator is working a bit like a limiter when you do this technique. Should be on there though. So it sounds completely different. Full of nice harmonic. And then you can just reduce it like that. Let's have a listen now. Yeah, we've got the bloody loop thing on, but it's fine. Let's have another listen. Okay, we'll just jump in here. Cool, so I hope that's helped you guys.